You are now tuned into the sounds of
Big Nate Sports Talk.
It's on all the time, anytime.
Tuned in to Big Nate Sports Talk, the show that is on all the time, anytime. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the next big thing, the latest up-and-coming sports journalist, your host, Nathan Snell.
As always, thank you, Mr. Anthony Handy, for that wonderful introduction. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host, Nathan Snell of Big Nate Sports Talk Podcast. This is episode 12, season 17 of Big Nate Sports Talk. And in this episode, it's a very special one. But real quick, before we get into the big meeting because of this episode, episodes 9, 10, 11 are already up. Check it out on the YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Episodes 13 and 14 will be recorded after this episode. But let's just get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome Bri McDaniel to the stage. Bri, welcome to Big Nate Sports Talk Podcast. How you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for taking some time. Ladies and gentlemen, Bri McDaniel, sophomore, University of Maryland. We have many nicknames for at this point: Bri Fence, Bri Bands, Bri Money. Just real quick, I don't want to steal her thunder, but Bri come out of Chicago, made the All First City selection, All Illinois All First Team honors, first team and second honors. Was a runner for Miss Illinois basketball. Was the 43rd ranked guard per ESPN, and was recruited last year by lovely Brenda Fries. But Bri, before we get started, I'm going to kind of warm us up, get us going with some icebreakers. Now that the holidays are almost upon us, what do you think the worst part about the holidays is? Christmas shopping or wrapping gifts?
I'll say shopping because I want to get in and get out. And my mom, she likes to take forever. So sometimes I'll be like, okay, girl, I'm ready to go. But I like wrapping gifts. I like sitting down with my mom and sister wrapping gifts in the morning sometimes. So we'll do that when we were at home when we were younger. But yeah.
When it comes to Christmas, do you feel what do you like the most? Making Christmas dinner, lunch, or like going to a family member's house and coming ready for a plate?
We usually just go over family house. My dad, like, he'll prepare some stuff, like he'll cook, but like we usually go to family houses. So I'm used to like going to a family house, food already made. So yeah, that's me mostly.
And last one before we get into it, your Christmas list. Do you tend to have it done before, like, always like after Thanksgiving, like as soon as December starts?
After Thanksgiving, because I already had some stuff in mind, and then I have to send my stuff to my mom ahead of time because I don't want her to think like, oh, Brie don't want anything for Christmas. No, I want something.
I love that. I love that. Shout out to your mom. She, I love her on Twitter. Big, always see her every time I post tweets about the team or regarding you. She's always liking them. So shout out to Mama McDaniel. Um,
Yeah.
Bree, just watching you these last year and this year, just what are the goals? Your goals coming into this season?
Just to come in and just dominate. Just coming in every day, working, stacking days, like Coach B say. Just being that person that the team know, like every day. This person is gonna bring energy. Like me, I'm gonna bring the defensive energy every day. So just being that person on a day to day basis is like what I usually do. But yeah, that was really the main focus of this year, just to like come in with a different mindset. Just I'm older now. I'm a veteran, so called veteran now. So like I gotta bump things up. So yeah.
When you coming into your last year, freshman year, what was it about the school and Coach Freeze that sold you on? I want to be in Maryland Terrapin.
uh just just her reaching out when I was I decommitted. She was the first coach to call and get me on campus. So like I knew right then and there, like like she loved me. So I'm a very family oriented person. So like just having someone that like is investing in you and taking their time out of their day just to like call and check up on you, see how things are doing. And that was during a rough time as well. So just seeing that she really cared and just just came out and just like wanted me, so it like just made me be like, okay, yeah, this is the place for me.
And kind of jumping off that, uh, coming before Maryland, I know you had suffered a season-ending injury,
Yeah.
and while you were in high school. Just what what did you follow, like a motto? Did you follow a motto, motivation? What kept you going to get
uh
back to this point?
uh just just when I first found out that I tore my ACL, I was kind of bummed out because it was just like, dang, like this is like my season ended. I can't do anything. I got to learn how to walk again. I was just thinking about the bad, and then I realized like I got 6 to 7 months of work that I'm just working with myself. Like I don't have to be perfect for anyone. I don't have to like rush this process. So just coming in every day and having the trainings that I had and just working, like even though like it was little wins here and there with my knee, it was kind of hard, but I still seen like, oh, this is a little improvement here and there. So just just coming in with the same mindset that I always had. I'm the type of player, I'm ready to work. When I come in the gym, I'm not playing. I'm straight to business. I'm in and I'm out. So that was really the main thing with my knee, and I knew I wanted to get back quicker. I didn't want to wait 8 months. I was coming back at it like 6.5, 7, and I did. So like that was like a plus for me. But it was still like some stuff going on with my knee that like I had to get fixed. So yeah, it was a tough process. Yeah.
And going off on that, when you say tough process, how did you, from a mental and emotional, excuse me, and even spiritual perspective, did you keep yourself going while recovering from your ACL injury?
Just sitting down and asking my dad and my mom to pray with me, cause like I like it was nice where I like pain was so bad like I couldn't sleep, and at that time I couldn't sleep in my room because it was upstairs. So having to sleep down on the couch and just like be in pain and not be comfortable. I didn't know like how anything was gonna work out for me. I just not even gonna lie, I thought my season was over. Like my career was over just because of like the stuff that I went through in the beginning. Couldn't walk by myself. I had to still use crutches for a month. So just keeping God like close to me, even though like even through the rough times, because like my parents, my grandma always said like God is always there. He's always watching you and everything. So just coming in and asking my parents to like, can we pray? Like it would be moments like I'm not the type of kid that is just like come up and be like, oh, can we pray? And can we do this? Can we do that? I'm more so would do it myself, but I felt like at that moment I felt like God wasn't hearing me in that moment. And I just needed it. I just needed it to be said in a different way. So I just had my parents say it. But yeah, that was really the motivation that I had. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And then, speaking on your parents, like I said, I follow your mom on Twitter. Very lovely woman. Just what have they been for you as since, throughout your basketball journey from high school and now here at College Park?
Um, my parents they've been on my hip since I was younger when it came to basketball because like we're a basketball family, like almost everybody in my family played basketball. So like when we say we taking something serious, we're taking it serious. So like my parents was like, I'm not paying for no college now, so you gonna have to get yourself a scholarship. And I was like once they saw that I was ready to like really put the work in, they really like pushed me. It made me better. It was annoying at the moment, but it was like now that I look back, I really am thankful for it because I wouldn't be who I am today because like the nights where like my AAU coach, D'Angelo Sawyer, like I was so small when I first started playing basketball. So he'll have me sit, like stand in front of the rim, at least hit the rim with the ball. So we'll do that. And once I did that, I had to hit a shot. So I couldn't leave until I hit the shot or anything. So like little stuff like that made me want to get better. So I felt like my parents were really like, they were good. I like them.
And speaking on that, like when did it click like for you when it comes in terms of basketball? Like, okay, I can see this taking me someplace.
I could say, well, I think fourth grade, because I was playing with my sister's team. I was playing with the older kids. Like my parents would make me practice my session, my sister's session, and a high school session. So I was practicing 3 times a day for real, for real. Yes, my parents was the ones like, no, you. My dad was the one that said it. He would be like, no, you ain't sitting down. You finna go work out again. No, don't come over here and get no snacks. No, you going to work out. And they was coaches as well, so it was like, okay, I'm gonna have to be here anyway, so I might as well put the work in as well, and it worked out. So, yeah.
And you being obviously from the great city of Chicago, and it's on my bucket list because guys have best deep dish pizza. It's on my bucket list, even though some people say it's overrated. Um, Chicago's always had great basketball players: Candace Parker, Derrick Rose, others. Like, who would you say that player was for you when you were coming along with basketball and saying like, okay, like who did you attach yourself with mostly?
It was D Rose. I love Derrick Rose. Like Derrick Rose was like the one that I tried to image my game after. Like I would watch him when he was playing it when he was at the Bulls. Like every time, every night when I knew the Bulls was on, I call, turn on the game, please, turn on the game, and they'd just turn it on. We'd just sit there. I was sitting dead in front of the TV, just sitting there watching like this. And if anybody hit him, I'd be like, why they hit him like that? So I was really like a real D Rose fan. Yeah.
And in like in terms of like women's basketball, because I know you're still young in terms of the game, but is there anyone on the women's side of basketball you say your game gravitates to?
Um, from Chicago.
Yes. Well,
Uh,
I'll say it this way: it doesn't have to be just from Chicago. It can be anybody.
no, the person that was really tough was Cappy Pondexter. Cappy was like that. I did her camp, and we would my parents, my mom was coaching against her, so like I would see it in action. So I was like, ooh, she tough. So seeing that growing up was like some. And my sister, I think my sister was playing. My other sister, Equinette, was playing during that time. So I'm not totally sure. Yeah, I don't know.
I like that. I like that. That's a good choice. Cappy Pondex, I think, is a very, very um, underrated guard in my opinion. Even though she is in the top 25 W players of all time. So shout out to Cappy Pondexter. But kind of circling off in terms of basketball, I've learned this from Steve Harvey. You know, always having a plan A and a plan A. If basketball wasn't a thing, what would you fall back on? It's like a secondary sport or something like that in that term.
Secondary sport. I'm not even gonna lie. Knowing me, I probably might not do any other sport. I probably just like go to school and just cook. I probably like that. Yeah, I don't. Close to it, volleyball, because it's an indoor sport. Because I can't play outside. I can't play in no cold now.
Not even softball.
I can't. My hand and eye coordination when it comes to hitting the ball like with a bat is not good.
Well, soccer.
Soccer, I ain't fancy with it. Once I like work harder at it, I think I'll be better at soccer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that. Kind of as your time before Maryland and AAU, is there anybody that you saw yourself like, okay, this is somebody I could see down the road in high school and college that you kind of, I want to say rival, but you always kind of had a great respect for one another in terms of each other's games, if that makes sense.
Shoot. High school and AAU, Anissa. Because Anissa, we was playing in high school against Simeon when we played against Simeon, Kenwood versus Simeon. That was our rivals right then and there. So, and every time me and her played against each other, it was always a good game. But yeah, one thing about it, Anissa was the one to give me my run for my money. Like it'd be a moment where like me and her go tit for tat, then somebody will drop off, then another person, then they'll start picking it back up, and then we just go back head to head. Like it was fun.
Lisa Morrow, shout out to her, LSU. Still wish she was
Right.
at Maryland, but I'm let it go. It's all good.
Yeah.
Now, kind of fast forwarding before you get committed to Maryland. I know believe you committed to Texas. I want to say
A&M, yeah.
Texas A&M. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about that process as a high school athlete, just the recruiting process? Just what does that entail?
My recruiting process was like crazy when it came to like coaches calling and stuff like that. Like when we first was able to start getting calls from coaches, it was crazy. Like my mom had to do what is it called? Make a website for coaches to like pin down who calls like at a certain times. Like it was that many schools calling, but I can't say it was fun. It was fun like being able to build different relationships with all the coaches. Like it's some coaches now that I still have a bond with. Like it was just a lot. It was a lot like learning from different schools and coaches, but I could say like just take it all in. If I could do it again, I'll do it again because this is a once in a lifetime type of thing. So just being able to say that I was a person that could do that was like a dream come true. Mostly, yeah.
I like that. And then were there any other schools you considered besides Texas A&M at that time?
I was considering Louisville, Mississippi State, Texas, and Georgia.
Yeah, you would definitely be in the pack in the SEC.
I
Pick some good.
was, man, I was going to be in that SEC.
That's some competition.
No, for real.
I can't. I couldn't. Even basketball and football. Nope. I think the Big Ten. I'd play in the Big Ten, the ACC. That's just me
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, like SEC, I'm you know me, I'm the type of player that's gonna bump with you. So like seeing the type of person that's gonna bump up with you and not gonna back down, I like that. Even though Big Ten players don't do that, but I like physical, like all game physical.
I like that. And kind of speaking on that, just your freshman year, like probably the early part of the season, we didn't see you come off the bench, and it really wasn't until about maybe I want to say it was probably after Thanksgiving, just
Yeah.
before the holidays. That's when we started seeing your play kind of, you started getting more time on the floor. Like what connected? What got you like this is my it moment?
Just like Coach B always say, whenever my number is called, be ready. I I played basketball my whole life. Like I felt like I was scared to like make a mistake when she wasn't really like she's not upset when you making a mistake. Everybody's gonna make mistakes, but just coming in every day and putting my head down and working every day. That's mostly everything that I did. And then when I went home for Christmas around this time last year, I just went home and worked out. Like that was mostly the main thing I did was work out. Same thing I'm about to do when I go back. I already got my workouts planned now, but yeah, like I was just going home working. Like I was having to work out every day that I was home. I had one rest day when that was on the weekends, but I was working out almost every day. And that's really me. Like I like to be a gym rat. Like I like to be in the gym. I like to lift. I like to like do individual workouts. Like that's just me. But yeah, that was really the main thing. Like coming in and just shooting, just getting my shot back right, and making my practices my games, like Coach B always say. But yeah.
And going off on being a gym rat, what is Bree outside of basketball?
Bree, outside of basketball, I am gonna lay down and, and be in my bed. But no, I usually like cook sometimes. Like it just depends. Like if my friends be like, "Oh, Bree, we really want some food," I probably cook. But cook and bake, like that's really the main thing. Or I'm in my bed. That's it.
Give me your top three things you cook.
Okay, so jerk chicken Alfredo. Uh, what's another thing? Um,
Jerk
ooh,
chicken. Okay.
jerk chicken. Yeah, jerk chicken gonna always do it. It was I made some garlic parmesan wings like a minute ago, and they were so good.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, and then dessert. I'm hands down. I make the best upside down German chocolate cake.
Okay. Are you
But
gonna make one? Are you gonna make one for the team?
yeah, probably. if they if we do something like, oh, let's bring let's bring a dish, and I'll probably bring that and some food probably.
Okay. I like that. And
Yeah.
now with Coach Freeze, what has Coach Freeze been to you within this? Your freshman, from your freshman now to your sophomore year.
She really been like you. Everybody called me the it factor. I felt like she was the it factor in my like getting myself back together. Just telling me the things that I needed to work on. Like even me just coming in and like asking her what are some things I need to do while I'm at home during the summertime. Like the summertime, I was really like, okay, I'm gonna hit it hard when I go home. What are some things that I need to work on? She sent me like a whole list, and I broke off. Me and my trainer broke all of it down, worked on everything. Then I started talking to our nutritionist, Spencer, getting my eating back right. I just wanted to be different and be better this year. And already she said I was gonna have a breakout season, and I knew for myself that I could have a breakout season. So I just wanted to like come in every day like, all right, somebody working harder than me. Somebody working before me. They in the gym right now. So like I'm finna hit this hard, and I'm finna be better for next year. So like just coming in every day with a mindset of we getting better, we working, we just finna be better this year. We finna come in every day and not let anybody like mess up my mojo or me getting off track with anything. I'm staying at the same place. I'm staying leveled and everything. So that I felt like she was really my it factor for like getting better and losing my weight that I did.
No, it's funny you mentioned that. One of your teammates, I'll give you three guesses. I did a Twitter space last season, and
Mhm.
they talked about this year was your year to have a breakout year.
Uh-huh.
And and without a shadow of a doubt, just on both sides of the ball, I think you're, to me, one of the most underrated two-way players I've seen so far this season. What you're doing on both sides of the ball, just the energy, grit, grind. Which of the three? I'll give you three guesses. Teammates made that comment.
I know Shad made the comment.
Damn.
I do shot made one of them.
That was
Uh,
good.
Renee.
No, you said it. Shy. You said you were shy.
Shy. Okay.
You were
Okay.
shy. Yeah, she had her. We had her on as a guest on the Twitter space, and she was like, "Bree McDaniel next year. Watch out for her. She's gonna have a breakout season." And
Yeah.
when 1,000%.
Yeah. I'm the type of player like every year I set a goal for myself. And last year it was just to get something like get something. I said I want to be freshman something, anything like something. I got freshman of the week. That was good for me, but I was like that ain't enough though. Like I'm working for the rest of this. Like I want this to be like on an everyday basis. Like everybody know like me, because a lot of people don't make it this far from where I'm from. So like I'm the type of person I'm gonna put on for my city. So and just like put on for my parents and like shoot, my last name is some like is the best name I say. So I'm
I agree
repping
with
my
that.
last name. I'm repping my last name and my daddy and my great grandma gave me that last name. So I'm gonna rep that and play my heart out until like I can't no more for them.
I
So
respect that. And
yeah.
what is that like? Play, from high school to now. What is that like? Repping the city of Chicago, repping the McDaniel name. What is that like?
Man, it feels good to just know like just being from Chicago, you see every day like some people don't have what I have. So like just being able to have what I have is like a blessing. So like I don't take it for granted, like especially basketball. I don't take it for granted no more cuz like not even gonna lie, it would be days like I'm tired, I don't want to work out. And when I said that, this all goes back to when I was going through my ACL. Like I was like, dang, I really miss being out there. Like this really them times where my parents be like, you gotta push. Like you can't BS this. Like this is like if you want this work, you gotta work for it. So it just coming in and just working.
Now, kind of going back and forth. No, last year you came in with we had Diamond, Abby, Renee. Now this year it's a little different. You came in with Mila, Gigi, and Ava. Now this year
Yeah.
you're the only freshman of that class that's still here. Um, and then seeing how this year's team has changed a little bit with Diamond going in and Abby going in the W. Just how have how these last two seasons, well, so far, have you've been in terms of kind of playing a part in being that X factor, but more importantly, being the vet for the freshmen so far.
Just mostly, I really don't. Sometimes I don't even worry about offense because the offense gonna come. It's mostly defense. Me starting off on defense is gonna help me with my offense and help the team as well. Just coming in every day, like setting up, like transferring film to the court. So like when we have film sessions, like taking what they say from film, like for a specific player or just the team in general and how I'm supposed to guard, just really taking like emphasis on what I'm supposed to do, and just talking to the freshmen, telling them that they are right, like they okay, like you gonna make mistakes. It's not the end of the world. Like you're all right. You like keep pushing, keep playing. Like it ain't the end of the world. Y'all are all right. So yeah.
Last season, who was that veteran for you when you were a freshman?
It was Brene. I would say it was Brene because like me and Brene we was roommates for when we like come in we were roommates when we traveled. So just she was the type of person that just like made sure that I didn't get too high or I didn't get too low. Even her mom and her sister, like I would ask them what am I doing wrong? What do I need to do better? And they just be telling me like you're all right, like you're not doing anything wrong. You just won't give yourself some grace. Like and that's another thing that I have trouble with is giving myself grace because like I know like I hold myself to a high standard and if I don't meet that standard, I'm just like okay, what am I doing? Like, am I like I be thinking like the whole world is over after like I mess up. So like I take every little thing to heart, and that ends up being my problem. But I wouldn't trade it because I'm gonna come in. If I mess up, I'm right back on it. What do I need to do to fix this? Like I don't know what I done did, but I need your help. I need something. Tell me something. So I was that that was really what Brene did. She really like helped me at my lowest points of last year. So I can say she was one of the people that like helped and pushed me throughout the year.
And shout out to Renee Alexander too, because a fun
Uh-huh.
fact, we're both Sagittarius. So,
Period.
so, what would you say for this year?
Uh-huh.
Because I think this is a great group of freshmen. Hawa, Summer, Zen, Mary coming, walking on the team,
Uh-huh.
Riley, Emily. Who would you? How have you been that earworm for them?
Um, Shoot, Emily, Emily really be the one like helping me out because I be like, bro, what am I doing wrong? Like, am I messing up? Like, she be like, you all right, you okay? And it's vice versa with her. Like, if she down, I tell her like, you're all right. And if they mess up in practice, I come to them and just be like, y'all good? Like, giving them like a little handshake, like y'all good. Don't get down on that, and then just help them from like what they messed up on, like shading or not being sending a person baseline and sending the middle like just telling people like shade them to the baseline, shade them where you want them to go. You don't want them to get down in the middle because when we playing and we on offense, don't nobody want us coming down the middle on them. So now like it's all right. This is you learn it. This is like you ain't gonna get it the first try. I trust to believe I didn't get it the first try. So like just telling them like y'all all right. It ain't the end of the world.
And going forward, you talked about your goals. Like
Uh,
you said, last year was freshman of the week. What are your goals for this season?
this season, my goals were just to get it was mostly like any award for real. Like I'm reaching for anything. If I don't get it, then I don't get it. But if next year I'm gonna end up getting it though. Like I'm working for something. Like I said I wanted to win Big Ten, regular season, conference, like all that. Like I wanna win all that. Big Ten. Like we got the pieces, but we just gotta keep working every day. So yeah, and then just like player of the year, player of the week, like stuff like that. So yeah.
No, we could do that right now. No, you're going to you'll have an honorable mention this year for all Big Ten.
Guaranteed.
No. No. I can see that honorable mention
Yeah.
most definitely. It's just
Yeah.
something. Just watching you these 11 games, it's just a different speed. It's
Yeah.
just like wow, like it just when like for example, it wasn't the Towson game, it's the Northwestern game. I want to say it was. They went out on that second bogus foul call, and then you came in and just it's the energy and just
Yeah.
whether you're just on the offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball, it's the little things.
Yeah.
It just I no I see you being an honorable mention. That's just
Yeah,
me
and
personally.
I was like, I want to be defensive player of the year. So
I can see that
that
this year too.
yeah, because I told Coach B, I said I want to be a pest. I want to be the person that people like. I don't want her guarding me. I don't want her even near me, breathing on me. Like I want that type of like feeling when people like see me about to guard them. So
I
that's that's
respect that.
been really that's been really like my main thing that I've been working on. Like not getting as many touchy fouls, just being contained, but I'm still gonna irritate you. You're not gonna like me. So yeah.
I like that. I like that. Um, this this season, we're 8-3 on a 6 game win streak. Um, once you guys came just before you guys went to Cancun. I hope you guys had a wonderful time out there. Um, just what have you guys learned about yourselves so far within these 11 games?
um that we have to have a 40-minute game. It can't be 15 minutes, 20 like here and there. No, it has to be a 40-minute game. And our second quarter's got to be better. We can't come out sluggish with the second quarter or any quarter. We got to win every quarter. It can't be we lose one quarter and then we win the three quarters. I want to win all four quarters and come out with the same energy. So that I've noticed that if we stay at a high peak full game, we can beat anybody. But if we start off slow and sluggish and then try to build our way up, it just put a lot on us. So I feel like if we just play a full 40-minute game, we can be good, like perfectly fine. Yeah,
I like that. I like that. I mean, again, it's still early in the season.
yeah,
Um, and this is kind of where for me, in my opinion, watching other teams, you're kind of still learning each other, chemistry, and those
yeah.
things. It all takes time. It's not like there's 20 games.
Right.
We still got almost about 2.5 months left of basketball,
Yeah,
and then
and you don't even realize like it's that much time left. Like it'd be like, oh my god, like it just seems like it's been so long, but it only been like 11 games.
yep. And then kind of I meant to ask this. You being last year part of the Elite 18, that success has that played a part in driving you where you are so far this season?
Yeah. I'm the type of player. I like in high school. I never went downstate to get a state championship. Like I said in college, I want to win a national championship. It wasn't last year. We got close, but this year and the years after that, like I'm here to like get a national championship. It's not like it's that hard or like it's gonna take the work, but I plan on wanting to win a national championship.
I like that. I like that. And tomorrow, without giving away, the secret formula, I don't want to get you in trouble. You guys play James Madison. Um, what what has what is your keys to victory and securing a win?
Just rebounding. Um, Rebounding them. We've been doing good on our rebounding, so trying to stay consistent and just playing Maryland basketball and playing for 40 minutes, not 20 to 30 minutes, because JMU is a good basketball, like a good team, and we can't doubt them. So we got to come in ready and playing a full 40-minute game. So yeah.
I like that. I like that. And for those, ladies and gentlemen, it is a home game for us. And I think after that, you guys are on break.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it's till like January. I want to say it's like the second or the third, one of those two
So we
days.
play we play on the 31st, I think, against Minnesota, then
That's right.
Nebraska.
Damn. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. Like the last couple years, I've paid attention. That we play on New. If it's not New Year's Day, it's no. It's no. It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. Okay. Wrapping it up here. You already kind of touched on this, but have you ever thought about what is your why?
What is my why? It is my family. Just It's my family. My great grandma still alive to this day. I'm going to see her when I get home. She's just the person that I play for, like on a day-to-day basis. And my grandfather, God rest his soul. Uh, like my grandfather really was like the person that pushed, like for me to do start lifting weights. I was always getting pushed on the ground. So my grandpa was like, I'm finna get you some weights. You finna work out. Ain't nobody finna push you no more. Push you on the ground. So just playing for them on a day-to-day basis and just coming in and just working. and my family, they're very supportive, very like hands on. So like what you said about my mom sent like every accolade in the family group chat. So like my family will spam my phone just of how good I'm doing. So just it's really my family.
I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. Like that. Much respect to your family. And again, like I said, they're really nice group of people. Like you're a really nice, respectable mom and dad. I haven't really interacted with your dad on Twitter, but your mom is very cool.
And I be telling him that. He be so mad. He be like, don't nobody know who I am. I said, because you don't post or say anything to anyone, so they don't know. And he be so mad. And I was just like, ain't nothing to be mad about. Just show yourself, brother. Like, stop acting scary.
Because your dad is a high school basketball coach as well.
Yes, he
So
coached at my old high school.
your alma
Killing it.
mater, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So I every once in a while I see him, like he may retweet something or post something, but
Yeah, he all right. He just extra. He extra like me. I'm the girl version of him.
I like that. Oh, one other thing. Last year, I don't know if this is still true. I have a bone to pick with you. You said candy corn is top tier.
Listen, for Halloween candy. I'm not saying on a day-to-day basis. I'm
Okay.
saying for Halloween candy. You wouldn't see me like get up and be like, "Oh, I want some candy corn today."
Okay.
But I eat it for like Halloween. I like candy corn for Halloween, but not on a day-to-day basis.
Okay. I'm just checking because I saw that and I'm
I
like,
remember that. I remember that.
candy
You was
corn.
like Brie. You was like Brie. Candy corn, really? I was like,
Yeah, like
Halloween candy.
I mean, I respect it. I respect it. But at least you got. I'll give you brownie points because you said pineapple doesn't go on pizza. So I'm gonna give you brownie points for that. But thank you, Bree, for joining me on this episode. Much respect to you. I'm so proud of what you've been able to, what you're doing so far this season. Keep up the good work. I hope to see you at College Park. My goal is to get out there and cover you guys in person. So that'll be happening soon. So you'll get to see me in person soon. So thank you. Best luck to you against James Madison. You will be going off for 30 points against them tomorrow.
Guaranteed.
You.
And I will leave your Twitter in the description. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, support the Maryland women's basketball team. 8-3 on the year. We should be ranked. Leave that alone, but it's all good.
We're gonna sit back. We're gonna sit back and chill till then.
Yep. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude this episode of Big Nate Sports Talk Podcast. Bree, again, thank you. Shout out to Rose DePaula for arranging this. Much appreciated to you. And we will see you guys again. You catch me in episodes 13 and 14. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Peace. Stay up.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Big Nate Sports Talk. If you enjoyed that episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and share the next big thing, the next up-and-coming sports journalist, Big Nate Sports Talk. It's on all the time, anytime.
I want to thank you, yeah. I want to thank you. Ooh. For all the times you put up with me. Thank you. And you helped me retain my sanity. Thank you. I want to thank you. And I want to thank you. All I want to do is say thank you for everything you do.